What is up, guys?
Hey guys.
I got my boy Marcus, Circumstances, my boy Naman. They came to come and hang out. We are
I'm
playing
here.
with StreamYard a little bit. You guys, we've been talking about
I'm
StreamYard
not
so
echoing or
much.
anything, right? I'm not disturbing the sound.
You sound
Not-
good to me.
No
Yeah, you're
feedback.
fine. You're fine.
Okay, good.
You're fine.
Because I did that to Circumstance the other day.
Yeah.
You were fine, brother. You were fine.
What's it, crackly or something? I don't know.
No, I make sure I put my headset on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
put
that
your
was that.
headset on. That's probably it. Look, my haul is not anything epic by any means. But what happened was the trip itself was just for me to get away, me and Sarah to get away and just have some quality time as a married couple. You know how that
Hashtag cash only. Never let it die, guys. Never let that die. Cash only.
Hashtag advanced wrestling techniques is what went down. But the cool thing is my wife is always supportive of everything I do, the comics, the digging, everything. And literally, when we were talking about this trip, she was like, "I've already looked for comic book shops for you," and I was like, "That's right." So I ended up going to one, and it's probably the biggest one in the area, but it was really close to the hotel. It's got a weird name. It's sort of like IDs or EDs. It was kind of strange. The name is strange, but it's 3 floors, and I never made it to the top floor. You walk in, and it's got vinyl, and then it's got a whole new wall of new books, and then all dollar bin books, and then in the basement, it had all of what I would consider, to me, the bag and boarded higher price stuff. The slabs were there, everything you could get at. IDs, yeah, Marvin probably knows. I don't know how to say it, but yeah, it was a fun trip. It really was. What I wanted more than anything is I'm trying to figure out how to show you photos on here.
Share screen. Present down at bottom.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So but is it slides, right? Or just share the screen? All right. Let's see if we can just share the screen. The entire screen? No, we just want the window. Okay, why is that so bad like that?
Infinity, because you're looking at your own video. Look at something else. There you go. Click on that. There you go.
Yeah, but then that doesn't help me.
What do you need? What are you trying to look at?
I'm trying to pull up the files.
Okay, then you need to stop this and go to present and then choose is it a video file?
No, it's just like, I guess maybe you could consider it slides, but maybe on your computer, I don't know. No, it's not a PDF. It's just like pictures. I just want to share pictures.
Let me see if I can figure it out here.
I want to share my screen. Sharing screen is with 2 monitors. This is why I need another monitor. All right, well, we're not going to worry about that crap then. Screw it.
I think it works if you treat it like a video file.
Yeah, it's okay. Anyway, I had a bunch of hey J man, I had a bunch of pictures of where we stayed. Now, where we stayed was called it's a terrible name, the Drury Hotel. It's Drury, but they basically took the Federal Reserve building in Pittsburgh and renovated it. So you could go down into the basement and, a hand of God, look at the vaults that they had when they were there.
There was no gold in there anyway.
There is no gold, but I'm telling you right now, there was no way you were getting in there. There was I read the thing, and it said 3 feet thick of concrete and steel inside of the steel that's already inside the vault.
What J-Man said is your answer, actually. You just open the photos on your screen, then you share screen, but you can't share it until you open the photos.
Oh, all right. Well, then I'm going to do that.
So is that those fort where they used to hold
Later, J-Man. Oh, we got the 717 detector in. Oh, the detector community showing out. We got Brian LCS in the house. The homie Vogs is here.
All right, so let's see. I just wanted to show the vault door because the vault door is insane.
I forgot what was that full call again. What was that full call again?
Look at this vault door. Do you see that thing?
Ooh.
Isn't that insane?
What happened to the carpet, bruh?
Oh, I know. I don't know. They spilled some stuff down on the carpet, like they were cleaning, but that's just the vault door. I mean, that's nuts, right? And then there was one. There was one. All right, check this out. This is like.
I will be so claustrophobic cutting that little room.
Do you see this scale?
You just X'd it out.
Ah, shit. All right, hold on. I don't care.
Hashtag dick.
Hashtag dick. That's how I like them. That's
hashtag, yeah, hashtag I don't, I'm telling you right now, it's hilarious because, yeah. All right, so.
Oh, infinite screen.
No. I got it saved. There. How about that?
You got to share the right.
We're sharing an infinite screen.
We're looking at your StreamYard.
This sucks. All right, well, I quit doing this. Anyway, you saw the door.
You got to open it and then share screen. You can't do it the other way.
You can't do it the other way. Well, that blows. I wanted you to see this.
You have two screen or one screen, Jim?
I only have one. I had another monitor, but
you could. So if you have just one screen, then you can open it by the folders.
Open it and then share screen.
Yeah. All right, hold on. I'm gonna open up all of these stupid things, and then I'll.
And then you can switch, and then you can say share this screen instead. Share this screen instead.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have three options: Chrome tab, window, entire screen, and you will probably choose either Windows or Chrome tab.
Thank you for coming to our StreamYard TED Talk.
Yeah, I don't really, do this that often, dudes, and that's why. All right, so I think that's all I want to share. All right.
We only saw one photo. What do you mean?
Roscoe.
No, I think I've got them all open now. I just need to. All right, so they're all open.
Now share screen.
All right, so should I do the entire screen or just the window?
Window.
The window.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. All right, so now I should be able to.
Yeah, we're looking at your
choose window. Choose a window.
You're sharing the wrong screen. You got to choose the right screen to share. You're sharing your StreamYard screen. You need.
I see what you're saying. All right, hold on. I see. Open them all up, and then share those. I think. I hate this stupid thing when it does this. Mm-hmm.
23.
All right, so here's I see what you're doing. Okay, hold on. I'm not going to do it yet.
What does that mean, 23 Munch? What the hell?
What do you say?
He said, hello, Jim, Nauman, and that Sticky Goose's friend. What the hell?
He's messing with you.
Bro, I'm taking shots from all
I didn't realize I didn't realize 23 has become a troublemaker in this.
Yeah,
community.
I'm telling you,
I deserve it. I'm a troublemaker myself. I deserve it. I accept it.
I wanted to show. All right, well, I don't know where it is. I must have saved it to a different file, and I don't care. I'll show you what I have. I think I've got this down now. All right.
I don't believe you.
I don't believe me either, but we're going to try it. All right. So
I guess I need to find out about the
Sticky
Goose and circumstance.
No, you don't.
There you go.
There you go.
So you're seeing that. That's the comic book shop from the outside. They were very, very, very strict about their rules.
What did I do to Hack, dude?
Yeah.
I joined a chat the other day and Hack was timing out my comments. What did I do to Hack? I'm taking shots from everywhere.
All right. That's because people love you. All right. Well, enough of that sharing the screen stuff. No, wait. I would just one more I want to show if I can find it. All right. We'll show it later. Maybe. I'm going to show you the haul. Basically, they,
make yourself big.
That place I was talking about earlier. We went, like I said, you saw the front of it. It's a cool comic book store. I went dollar bin diving and just got a ton of, I don't know, I bought too much. Basically, all the West Coast Avengers from issue 4 through 16.
Oh, that's why you invited Circumstance, didn't you?
You know, Mark's his favorite book.
Yeah, baby.
West Coast Avengers. Even though I believe your boy
Beckerman
hates it, right? Because Hawkeye's a big penile.
No, he respects West Coast Avengers, but yeah, he's not a fan of Hawkeye. And he's got a great point. I mean, Hawkeye is a dick all throughout the series. It's very true.
Well, yeah, because leadership gets to his head. I read like the first couple issues. I'm like, I don't know what he thinks is the deal here.
And the worst part, and Beckerman talks about this in the first episode of Comic Book Story.
Hey, wait. But doesn't that happen to all of us? You become a leader and you just become an asshole.
Well, you're an asshole in somebody's eyes, but he treats Mockingbird dirty, according to Beckerman. And he's probably right, because I haven't read it all the way through, and Beckerman is a historian way better than I am. All right. So I picked up a couple of these. Almost done with these.
What is that sound?
What are you doing over there, Naman? Eating your chips?
Oh, it's his chips.
Cut your mic off when you're doing that. Unless you're going to share with the rest of the class.
He's over there cranking the bag. I'm like, what is that sound?
It's like. Then I picked up some Iron Man, which was dope. Iron Man, the filler. I love this because they're $1, bro. They're $1. I mean, and I can fill this Iron Man run out. This is like
Wow. What
all of this
that?
Is pre-Ghost. This is 218. And I think this is pre-Ghost or Armor Wars. I think Armor Wars starts around 220 something. So I didn't have any of these. So those are some good run fillers. I'm not going to show you all these things, guys. I did pick up a couple of annuals.
Why not?
I love this annual.
I like that one. Yeah.
This is
how much I used to love Iron Man.
This is one that I gave away. I think I gave it to 22 actually, and because he's a fellow Iron Brother, and I said for $1 I can get it back. I'd already read it, but there's another annual. These are all just annuals, and
Centurion.
Yeah, they're not like super minty, but who cares? They're for $1. Look how these things are thick, baby.
They look pretty nice for not having bags.
Yeah, none of them had bags. Now, when I went downstairs, as soon as you go downstairs over to the right, they had 4 to 5 long boxes, just said cheap comics. So I go over there and I'm like, okay, none of these are in bags and boards, but I had no clue as to what the price was. So I asked the guy and I said, how do I know what the price is? And he said, oh, we wrote it on the back in pencil. I kid you not. See that? $1.
Oh my gosh!
Why would you do that?
That's a lot of work, man.
That is blasphemous.
This is Naman's favorite right here, though. Thor.
Oh yeah, I have that one.
Yeah, so I didn't. And for $1, man, come on, Joe Kubert art. Why not?
Joe Kubert, yeah.
Yeah, he did the.
Is that a 3D glasses one?
And for $1, man, come on, man. And then this was
glasses one.
No.
Okay.
And then this was $1. It's
Nice.
got a little chip somewhere, like right here, but I don't care. I mean, I could press this thing and it looks nice. And then you had to get this. Actually, I don't know if I had this.
Oh, I have
nice.
Yeah, this one was This was, again, they write it on the back. It's literally $1. And I was
I
like,
would take that for $1.
yeah, why not? I mean, this is the problem you have when you go to these places and you have dollar bins, man. You get out of control. Now, these are the books that I picked up because I'm really working on filling the Marvel 2-in-1. You guys know I got all of the team ups, but I don't have all of the 2-in-1s. And I like these condensed stories to where I'm not buying 7 books. I'm only buying like 2 at best. But, you know, sometimes
I need to complete that one. I have that one, but
yeah,
I need a Marvel 2-in-1.
I didn't buy a ton on this because of the fact that
actually only to maybe 50.
Some
maybe
of these
100.
books that I question their, you know, price wise, like this was like,
Yeah,
I don't know. You tell me, is $6 too much for this? I don't know, maybe.
Yeah.
I feel like I could get it for $3 somewhere else.
I try to get it at about $3-4 from comic book. My
comic shop, yeah. See, and I feel like these guys, whenever you go to a store and they're writing their version of what the whether it's a fine 6.0, you know you're in trouble. So, this is the other one.
Oh yeah, I like that one too. I like that. I have that.
You know, I haven't said hello. Hi.
Hey.
Yeah, I've been trying to talk. I've been trying to talk to the chat.
I know. I've been hunting for Batman annuals. You know, I'm telling you, man, that place had a ton of books. A ton of books. It was crazy.
Where is that at?
It was in Pittsburgh. Remember, I went to Pittsburgh. So this was my, you know, weekend getaway at Pittsburgh, and this was the shop that was literally within walking distance.
I thought you said you weren't going to avoid that when you went with your wife.
Why the hell would I do that? She was the one that looked them up. This is like the 3rd Blizzard in Iron Man, the 3rd issue. I think it's the 3rd time he appears, and I needed that. That was one I was missing in my Iron Man run.
I have that one. I think I have the whole series.
You don't have it. You think you have it. You don't have that book. Hey, TJ.
But yeah, that could be true. That could be true. Right. You know, my memories don't work the right way anymore. Hey, Compton.
But so one of the places I went to, and if you guys are following me on Instagram, you would know which shop did I go to. I just went to one, Justin. I just went to that. How do you say it? Edie's shop. Ides shop, maybe Ides. So I went to the Ides shop, and you missed all the books. You'll have to go back and watch it on a rerun. But what the place in Pittsburgh that's really cool, it's called The Strip, and it's changed a lot. There you go. Marvin keeps saying it right. Ides. They didn't spell it that way, but that's kind of the way it is.
He's trying to spell it phonetically, so that we'll say it
Ides. Sounds right. He's smarter than I am. That's why. But the place called The Strip, and I hadn't been there since like we went there for a couple hours back in the 90s, and it has changed so much. So you have The Strip on one side, and then behind it, the next block over was a newer place called The Terminal. I prefer The Strip. I'm old school. It's the one thing I'm going to say about Pittsburgh that I find interesting downtown is Bill and Waltz is like 15 minutes from Ides. I did not see that. The one thing I find interesting about Pittsburgh is you guys sell the crap out of your merch. I mean, it would be like a store. We went into like, Martinelli's or whatever the name's store. And there's all this cool, amazing food, Italian stuff, which I learned my lesson. Next time I go, I'm going to bring a cooler. And then you'd have like a store that just sold Pittsburgh merch. I mean, T-shirts, towels, everything you could think of that had Pittsburgh on it. And it just went up and down the strip like that, which is, I don't know. I feel like Pittsburgh needs a shot of something, some type of reinvigoration of business down there. There was a lot of empty space, which you can see a lot in a lot of cities, but I just noticed it a lot. But on the strip, there was a place called Metal Art. And if you were following my Instagram, you would know it's all this repurposed art. And man, I saw it in the window and I was like, man, I gotta have that. I gotta go check this out. And because it had like the bounty hunter one, but they had aliens. And what I mean by repurposed art is this. Isn't that dope? That's the one I picked up. That's the Predator one.
Oh wow! And it's
See,
just random parts they put together to
yeah,
make
I
it.
mean, like that's a spark plug for his leg, screws for his feet. All these washers are all welded together.
Pretty cool.
Man, that was worth every penny. I don't know where I'm gonna put it in my house, but it's going somewhere. It's probably gonna be in the living room. I'm gonna throw out some of this tchotchke crap my wife had and
Oh, is it
said,
some
"Look,
kind of chain? Is that a bicycle chain?
it is. It's bicycle chain for the dreads on
Yeah,
the
bicycle. What do you call those? That's cool.
Yeah, and yeah, they had one that the only thing I didn't like is this sword is not very it's not, I don't know if it just maybe meant to go that way or you can meant to be that way, but they had one where he had a crossbow too. They had all of the what do you call them, bounty hunters. They had a Captain America one. They had, Johnny Five Alive. Any of them that you could repurpose like that. It's on my video on Instagram. Unfortunately, I am not a StreamYard genius, so I don't know how to put all that in there. I think you have to be a master, and I just don't do this enough, so who cares? But yeah, so then we went over to the terminal. The terminal is where I went and got nouveau Asian food, which was interesting. To me, it just was Korean food. But they call it whatever they want. I got some bibimbap.
Nowadays, it's just a yuppity up to say Korean food.
I got some bibimbap, and Sarah got something else. I don't know what she got, but the interesting thing was when we were going down the strip, and she went to I think it was called Grandpa Joe's candy store. And there was tons of candy there, and she got some candy. And I picked up 2 pieces of candy for somebody in the community who is a Dragon Ball Z fan.
Candy?
This is candy inside here, and candy inside here. Can you guess who this Dragon Ball Z fan is?
Is that Dragon Ball Z or is it Pokemon? I didn't know they had.
No. That's Dragon Ball Z, man.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know anything.
Yeah, I don't know either.
About that.
I know what it looks like. Can you guess who the person is?
I hope it's Vegeta.
No, it's just candy.
Oh.
I'm too old to hang out at the terminal. That's right, you are. That's not true. But it's going to Tyler if I can figure out how to box it up and mail it, because he's a Dragon Ball Z fan. So he'll be getting that. Even though he won't care. He can do whatever he wants with it. I don't care. It's when I bought it. Because I don't eat a lot of candy anymore. I'm kind of off the candy. My wife got a ton of stuff.
Collector buy those things, will they eat those?
Some people will,
Yeah.
Some people will. Yeah, the terminal was warehouses, but it looks newer. So that's why I figured it was probably within the last few years. They need something down there, though. I'm telling you, Marvin, they need something to give it a pop to me. It just looked like it was missing.
You mean the whole
stuff.
Pittsburgh, or
all internally in the city? So one of the, like, when we got there on Friday, we went and Sarah wanted to go have some more Asian food, and we went somewhere, and I've never seen this before. These people, I swear to God, guys, they were like, "Do you have your phone?" And I was like, "Yeah." Well, you scan this. You scan the barcode, the QR code or whatever. And it pulls up the menu. You have to order from your phone. Everything. Come on, Jim, everything.
That's old stuff, Jim.
I know, but listen, you have to ask for ice in a glass. Because see, I ordered a club soda, and they just sent me the can. I was like, "Where's the ice in the glass?" And she's like, "Oh no, you got to ask for that." I was like, "Oh, okay." So we went there, and that was fine. But then the next night, we went to this Greek place that my wife wanted to go to. So this guy, guys, I'm telling you right now, it was insane. We walk in, and tell me what you think about this, because right away I was like, "Oh crap." We walk in the restaurant, and there might be maybe 6 people in there. on a Saturday night.
Yeah, not good.
And I was like, oh no, this isn't good. But we sit down and I'm looking around, and this guy that runs the restaurant is famous because he was Jackie Kennedy's baker. So he basically created this cake called the Jackie O cake that he made just for Jackie Kennedy when they were in office. And there are photos, and he was on Life magazine, and he was, he's got all this stuff, but he's got to be like 80 plus years old now. And, it's just sad. It was so sad.
Why would people not go in there if we had such history?
Because
no one cares anymore.
Yeah, no one cares anymore. The young people don't even probably know who Jackie O is. Everybody that was in there was at least our age, Naman. I mean, it was just, and the food was fine. It wasn't amazing by any means, but it was fine. Yeah, I don't know. I felt bad. I mean, I got a lamb shank, and it was cooked well. The sauce was well. Lamb is an acquired taste. Not everybody likes it. Sarah's was fine, but I just think that I just felt bad for the guy, because he was like, "Do you want to try some Jackie O cake? $3." And I was like, "No, I don't want any Jackie O cake." My wife got some, and it looked fine, but I just felt bad because the restaurant wasn't full of life.
You're eating part of history. You should be having some.
No, sir. No. I'm trying to watch all that, but regardless, we had a fun trip. There were so many. I purposely did it on this past weekend because there was no football, so we're gonna have to deal with that traffic. I don't think they're in the baseball in any way. Downtown was destroyed pretty much during COVID. Art festivals and on Three Rivers are the draws of June. Yeah, okay, well, I believe that. They had this thing called the Great Race, evidently. It was like a 5 and 10K run on Sunday when we wanted to leave, and they had shut down this main street, which was the only effing way to get out of the city. So we're using Google Maps to try to figure out another way to get out of the city. And we drove all through this stuff. We finally ended up finding a road. Oh my God, it was such a weird name. And to get out of the city, but we didn't. We finally got out, and we went over to Monroeville. And I went over to Monroeville, which is kind of like, 20 minutes away from Pittsburgh. And I was gonna meet up with Milt Miller. I don't know if you know who Milt is. He's Flowers Comics on Instagram, and he lives up there. And I texted him, and I was like, "Look, we can meet here at the where they have the Steel City Con." But he never came. He never showed up. And I was like, okay, well, I'm not spending all day waiting to see if Milt wants to do lunch. We'll just hit the road. Because I had a 3.5 hour drive. I mean, in the fog. Screw that. So, Phantom of the Annex Comics is, and if it was just me and somebody else, Marvin, we would have hit a bunch of comic shops. No doubt. I would love to go up and do maybe I'll get my friend Dave or somebody to go with me. Maybe I'll get Naman and we'll do a Pennsylvania comic hall crawl where we'll just go and hit comic shops around that area. Cause I heard you have a lot of them, but you can't do that with your wife. That's just impossible. She just would be like, what the hell? But yeah, that was it. I'm telling you, this was my biggest score. This was just badass.
It's like a statue, man. It's very cool.
It's heavy, man. It's all metal. I mean, they had an alien one. I can't believe my son didn't want one. I mean, some crazy stuff. But yeah.
I mean, those are things that you might find that while you're doing the dig.
I know, right? I should bury it and be like, oh my God, look, we found the ancient relic from freaking Predator Day.
It could be a big story.
Yeah. Oh, look, yeah. Let's talk about that for a second. It says, after seeing West Coast Avengers Pittsburgh, we really should do a Pittsburgh comic crawl. I know. I started watching the beginning of that because he actually Jim Ruggs took him around and showed him all these different places in Pittsburgh to go. They went to that, first shop I was talking about, Ides, and they film there. But when I'm, first thing you see on the door when you go in that shop is, no cameras, no nothing. And I was very respectful of that. I'm not a person this is where I fail as YouTube. Marcus is way better than this than I am. I don't think everybody wants to be on film. So I'm not just walking around with my phone going, yeah, and just assuming that it's okay to film. And this is the problem I have with sometimes with Mr. Goose is I wonder if he goes in and asks beforehand.
Yeah, I
always
ask
do.
If you, hey, look, if I walk in somewhere, I'm not just walking in with something that's strapped to me going, hey, can I film in here? And have it on for them to go, hell no, get out of the way. So I don't know. I'm going to assume that he did. But, some people don't like that. And some people don't want that.
I always ask, hey, can I film around here?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of just shooting pictures at random and filming stuff without asking because, whether or not you're promoting the store or not, you got to respect their choices.
Also, the people around there, they don't want to be filmed.
Right. They may not want to be on film. Unfortunately in a Comic-Con, I think that's impossible.
Yeah, well, that you don't ask that. You just
it's just impossible. That's what makes Marx is better at it than me. He had that camera out during Heroes, man, and I was like,
at a con, I wouldn't do that in a shop, but in a con.
A con, you're pretty much giving up your rights because it's almost like a public thing, in my opinion.
I mean, everybody's
versus a private scenario.
Legally, if you're in public places, you're a free target. I mean,
correct. So I wanted to say that I did like that store a lot. Their prices versus my prices might be different. Respect, that's fine. You can charge whatever you want because it's your store. I'll pay what I bought what I wanted to buy. I love the dollar bin diving, and we're just going to leave it at that. My wife said they had a couple of bad write-ups in one of the things I was like, that could just be people that have bug up their butts. I mean, people are crazy on the internet. If they don't, if you don't have a bad review, I would be concerned because somebody wasn't, if everybody's happy all the time, then that would be an issue. One of the things I do want to talk about before we, that was it, guys, by the way, that was it for the haul. It was a real quick haul. The books weren't that much. The statue to me was badass.
Hey, West Coast Avengers, man. I like the books.
You completed it? Circumstance? Yeah. Did you complete the West Coast?
Oh, yeah. I completed that long ago. Yeah.
We were just at New Dimensions Waterfront. So, yeah. See?
How many issues is that one?
102.
Yeah. It's got to be over 100, I know. Yeah. And I'm just
how many issues the 241, the 2-in-1?
And the Marvel 2-in-1 is over 100 as well.
Yeah. I'm just going to do 100 this year. I'm not going to do 100. I just 100, that's it. I'm not going to.
Yeah.
Only reason because I got a few 70s, maybe 275 or something.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you don't have to do the whole thing. I just, this was back probably at the end of COVID when I did the Marvel team up, and it was just like a, something to do, something to collect. I like the concept of the stories being in 2 books and being done. I'm not going from this book to this book to this book that I don't collect. That shit drives me insane. That's what they do now. If you want to follow a story, you got to go through 8 different titles that you don't collect. And that bugs it. I'd rather them just keep it all in one. But, we're getting off a tangent. This isn't a bad idea, Jim. I'm stealing your idea. Okay.
What's he stealing?
I don't know. Stealing? But steal away. Flash, you're the man. Steal away. Let's talk about this.
C3.
If you don't know, hit that QR code to donate today.
There's a barcode. There's a.
Yep. This is coming up this weekend. And Marcus is donating that to C3. Are you really?
Yeah, I'm selling this tomorrow night on FOC and Chill for C3.
Okay.
The starting bid is $25. It is signed. It's 8 Billion Genies #1, optioned by Amazon Prime, signed by Charles Soule and Ryan Brown, the artist, signed by both of them, double signed. So starting this thing at $25, going to the highest bidder, raising some money for Comics Curing Cancer, kicking this thing off. The big event starts Friday, So plug into Comics Curing Cancer on Instagram, plug into the link tree. That's going to tell you all of the shows that are going down starting on Friday. But a few of us are getting started early, trying to get the hype ready for this. You're going to have options to get very cool stuff like this at very cool prices, and it's tax deductible prices, guys. So get ready. I'm really excited. Right. In addition to that, I will also be doing a number.
Hey, what do you mean tax deductible? Will it be counted as a donation?
Yeah.
You're not paying me. You're going directly to the Cancer Society.
Okay. Yeah, you have to go to the link, Naman, to donate. Now, how are you going to know, Marcus?
Well, I'm going to have to get with them and make sure that whoever wins pays. But it shows in the portal. You can go and see in the portal people paying.
Okay.
And I have a number of giveaways. I'm giving away all of this. So a number of giveaways tomorrow night as well. And I'll also be giving away this.
Ooh, giving that away?
Amazing Spider-Man 204, third appearance of Black Cat, signed by JR. It's a 7.5, but it's got that JR sticks.
Yeah, it's really prominent too. So,
So we'll be giving that away tomorrow night. Get the word out, and let's have a good time, man. We're going to start off with Critical Entertainment talking about their Kickstarter. They're doing their big drive to get that last push for the last week of their Kickstarter. So going to give them a chance to talk about that. Got to support those indie comics, and then we'll get right into the show.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Awesome.
All right.
Yeah. Hashtag cash only.
What he said this weekend, guys, get ready for it. I personally am reserving my funds. I'm trying to be strategic.
Well, I need to know if what's a good on a Bronze Age books. Who's giving away? Who's selling Bronze Age books on this?
Have you not been to the link?
No, I haven't. Hey, madam. How are you, madam?
In honor of the cooked goose, we'll be giving away Crashdown full series. So somebody's going to get that full series 1 through 4.
Right.
Somebody's going to get all of these gold foil covers.
My gosh.
There's like Naman, there's like a Captain America 100 3.0 that's going to be up there for sale. Man, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I'm seriously considering this piece that Papa Wheelie did. That wood burning piece of.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm doing, Brian. This is why I bought multiple, so I can give them away and still have some left. So
there you go.
Tug in them all.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Hi, madam. I'm trying to reserve my funds for strategery. There's some specific things that I want to bid on, and I'm,
I would love.
The last time I was like, oh, just give me this, and then when I got to something I really want, I was like,
you got to be strategic, and you might want to review the Comics Curing Cancer website and kind of take a look at some of the things that'll be available.
Yeah,
try and pick and choose what you want to go after. There, for me. I'm not going to buy. I doubt I'll buy any comic books or slabs. I want one piece of original art is what I'm shooting for.
There you go. Yeah, I'm not really. There's a piece in there that that I really would like, but I think that Legion of Comics is going to go for it. And I don't know if I want to.
Is it the Godzilla one? Because you're screwed.
Yeah,
you're not getting.
Yeah, I just don't. I saw it and was like, I don't think I'm going to be able to go up against them.
Just jack the price up for them. That's it. Just jack up that
madam,
price.
I'll look for it, madam.
Yeah, you need to.
Madam.
I put my dual prints, Namans, and 13 big ones.
That might be the one. No, that's what I'm going for. I'm going for somebody's art is what I want.
Well, and there's a lot out there. I mean, there really is. It's.
Stop making me big, by the way, damn it.
Yeah, I'll fix that. Hold on.
I'm not big. I'm not showing anything anymore.
All right, there you go. Yeah, I don't. If I had any ability.
I don't know. See. I'm not in condition to draw right now, but I wanted to give this away. What do you think about this, guys? The one that I showed you, Digger Jim.
I want you to draw on it and then have it ready for next year. but I think that should be a project you don't give away until after. Are you trying to give it away and have somebody tell you what to draw? It's the Ali Superman blank, Marcus, is what that is.
Okay, I didn't know what I was looking at.
Yeah,
no, I was gonna put all the. Basically, I was gonna just put all the community members on a CBCA in there. But
I think you do it for what you want. You know, I mean, look, nobody's expecting. You know, I didn't really donate anything this year. I didn't really have anything I felt worthy of donating. That's why I'm putting the money in there. I'm planning to spend some dough.
Draw it first, all right, man.
Yeah, I agree with. I have to draw something on it, and then donate it next year. I mean, there's just so much. There's so much. I don't know if they got the donations that they wanted this year or not. I hope that we can reach that goal. We'll see.
I do have original art. I donated to I mean, you know, I have the copy in here that's original art in the
yeah, but that's for the book. Yeah, correct.
Yeah, so I have the original. I donated that. So
yeah.
Guys,
well, that was it. Like, that was money for it, guys. You know, like I said, guys, seriously, this is importanto. I'm not telling you what I'm bidding on, but I got some insights that I definitely want to bid on. I'm not even going for the original art. The only one I'd want would be that Godzilla one, just because I know Mark's going to try to go for it. That's not true. There is another one. There is one other one that I want that I might try to get it, but it's a slab, so we'll see.
Very proud of my art book that I have signed by the homies. Love this thing. And that Austin LeMay is on my wall as well, right there. Love it.
There you go. So, but there's a lot of great artists that donated, you know, to it. You know, there's what's that guy's name Chris Campana. Yeah, I think he was one that donated. He donated a page from his book, from the Red Goblin book. You know, this is by Carmen. I'm going to butcher the name. Carmen Canero did a piece on a Spider-Man piece that's amazing. And like our Papa Wheelies, man, Papa Wheelies is off the chain. So I think that
his wood burning one, the Venom one.
Yeah, his wood burning Venom one. I'm seriously looking at that.
That's nice. That red pops so nice on it.
Yeah, it really does. So there's some stuff I'm looking at. We'll see. You know, yes, you missed the haul. You'll have to go back and watch it. I was
Flash. They've been sharing items that are going to be available on the actual Instagram page. So if you scroll down just the photos that they've shared, it's many of the things that are going to be available. So
yeah, that Instagram page is filled with all kinds of stuff. Now, it might not have every piece of original art and stuff, but it's got a lot. It's got enough to wet your beak and be like, oh my God, I might want to. And that's something you guys got to remember. I mean, everybody's going to be selling stuff throughout the week. Sunday, I think, is the big art day.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's Sunday, right?
I think so. Yeah. It's all on the link tree, though.
Yeah, you definitely go to the link tree. The link tree will help you a lot. I was hoping this would be like FOC and Chill, and I hadn't missed it.
Yeah, you never miss it because it never happens. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, I can't bust into Marcus's, you know, way of doing things with FOC and
boys,
Chill.
I gotta hit the road.
Yeah. Thank you for coming on,
Naman. Guys.
Naman, your hair looks great. I'm super jealous.
Yeah, you ain't freaking with your good looks. You ain't jealous of nobody.
Yeah, but you know, you can carry that.
Jealous.
You can
you
carry
gotta pay. You gotta pay. You gotta pay for your good looks. Okay, you cannot have everything. Okay.
All right, guys. Thanks for coming on, Naman.
Later. Naman.
I'm gonna say a couple more things after C3. I don't know what's going on in the future with this channel, but we'll see what happens. I don't use this StreamYard that much. I don't go live very often. I know this is something you guys have been talking about, looking at alternatives. You guys
Restream.
Yeah. So is that what you're looking at?
I have one. I have tomorrow night show is my last StreamYard show that I have before I have to make my decision if I want to pay $45 or not. There's a good chance I'm going to do it for at least a month, but I plan to do some test streaming at Restream.
Okay.
And see if it can be viable because it's much cheaper. It feels and looks the same as StreamYard, so it does appear to be a viable alternative. We are going to lose some features, I think, like the giveaway tool and stuff like that. But the main thing for me, I know a lot of folks are biting the bullet and they're just going to pay the $45. But for me, I don't want to reward this company for jacking my price up. But at the same time, this price increase, they don't care about us small time streamers. It's really about the corporations that are.
It's for businesses. I mean, when you look at everything in it, it's totally for businesses. And businesses don't even blink twice about it. Now, my question would be this: is there a way to share a stream to where, like, if I said, okay, Marcus, it's $45, I'm going to pay half, you pay half.
Yes.
And then I would stream, like, let's say I want to stream on Thursdays. I have I'm creating this new show. It's good, and I'm going to do it on Thursdays, and you're still doing your FOC and chill on Fridays, and we might do a combined stream on Saturdays. Is there a way to share it so that you can cover the costs?
You could actually, the answer is yes. And in fact, it's better than you described because you could stream to your channel the same time that I'm streaming to mine. In fact, I saw on Jiggs's channel, Jiggs had 2 live streams going at the same time on his own channel. And I've seen many other channels do it as well. So you can absolutely do that. In fact, you don't have to worry about scheduling either. You could just stream at the same time. Right. So I know some people are looking at that is sharing it and splitting the cost. That's definitely another option. But for me, that's also rewarding StreamYard, which I'm kind of against, but we'll see.
Oh, wait, I made a TikTok video with some of the art trying to get a few more eyes. There you go.
And as far as going back to Comics Curing Cancer real quick, for anybody that's listening, the number one thing that you can do right now is talk about it like we are, share it, make sure that your comic book nerd friends are aware of it, make sure that your original art lovers are aware of it. The number one thing you can do is share this to your social media streams, share this to the people that you know that are plugged in and interested into these things, and just make sure that as many people as possible are aware of it. And then again, if you don't have money, just hanging out in the stream and having a good time is also going to be big and boosting the numbers and making the algorithm notice us. So all of that stuff helps. Not, even if you don't spend money, all of that stuff is a very, very big deal.
Yeah. I mean, publicity is important in the whole piece and all year long. And I want to say they were up to like 9,000 already, just from everything that's been going on, donating throughout the year. I want to say they're close to almost 10K. But yeah, we're trying to hit that goal. So, getting out there and sharing it. Yeah, TM Nerdy and Roscoe shared an account for a long time. Yeah, I just wondered about that. Like maybe if you and Lorenzo wouldn't just share one.
Yeah, I might bring that up with them. And again, I really want to try Restream though, because I'd much rather pay Restream at this point. But if Restream doesn't work and I'm going to stick with StreamYard, then there'd be no reason not to try and split it with someone.
Right. 16K. I stand corrected. Nice.
Because here's the thing about StreamYard's price hike, and this is something that I had to come to terms with, is that okay, I'm just a rinky-dink channel. The most viewers I've ever had at one time is 40.
Right.
Not a lot is going on my channel. But is it if I have no other way to do it than to pay $45 a month to StreamYard, is it worth it? And the answer is yes, it is worth it. It is worth it. If it's either pay $45 a month or stop this whole thing that I'm doing, I want to keep doing it, man.
Yeah, I mean, if it makes you, if it makes you happy and you enjoy yourself, why not? I mean, I would. I mean, there's a lot. I think that you could give up like a channel or two that you never watch on television, and you'll pay for it right there. I mean, I need to give.
And honestly, that was immediately where I went to. Is I have Netflix, the Disney bundle,
what are you not using?
Paramount Plus. I have
Right.
all of these services. Yeah, and it's really unnecessary. So that's another thing that I'm going to look at is, all right, who's getting cut here?
Right.
I want to cut Netflix, but my kids won't let me.
Well, here's the thing. We had something called Acorn. I swear to God, I didn't even know what it was. My wife ended up watching 2 shows on it, and I didn't even know that she had done that. And we were paying $6.95 a month for 2 shows that she watched twice and then never went back to. And I said, woman, we've been paying on this for almost a year. Why? Why are we? Let's cut that. I'm like, let's cut this stuff because it's all a la carte now. I mean, some of it's bundled. Like I think when we went with, you went with AT&T, you got Hulu, Disney, and something else all in one. And I don't care. That's fine. But I love Netflix. But after that, I don't really watch anything other than YouTube. I'm not gonna lie. We do have Max, and I have been watching The Penguin. Have you watched any of The Penguin?
Not yet. I'm gonna binge it. I like to binge it. Same thing with Agatha. I'm gonna watch both of them, but I'm gonna binge them.
I have not watched any Agatha. I watched The Penguin last night, the first 2 episodes, and I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. People keep saying, "Oh, it's got the it's got the vibes of Sopranos." It's supposed to. He's a mobster. I mean, the Penguin was not a villain. He was a mob boss. He's always been a mob boss. And as far as Agatha goes, my problem was I wasn't that deep invested in WandaVision. I didn't think it was. I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was great, amazing, the best thing they ever did. I'll probably go watch Agatha, but The Penguin, man, right off the rip, shock value in the first episode. And then it just, his wheels are turning, his scheming, it's next level thinking. You'll be impressed with it. I have been. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed the hell out of it. I doubt they really need to go any more than 1 season of Penguin, though. You're seeing how he becomes the Penguin. If it takes more than 1 season, they did it wrong, in my opinion. I can't imagine they would need 2.
Yeah, Agatha. I know a lot of people are crapping on it, but I'm actually excited for it. And the big reason why I'm in is because there's a very big, crucial West Coast Adventure story that intricately involves Wanda and her kids and Agatha,
right?
Which actually is what leads to Wanda saying no more mutants. All of that with Agatha is what leads to that. So I'm interested in it because of that West Coast Adventure storyline angle. But we'll see what they do with it. I know there's Mephisto talk going on again. So we'll see. Yeah. I know most people I've seen hate it. Drew was actually defending it on FOC and Chill last week.
Oh, I mean, KBM likes it. Flash by Nights saying that, if you dig that vibe. I mean, 22 saying it's intriguing. I think there are people that in the community that'll open up to it. And honestly, I'm not sure it's meant for us. I think it's meant for somebody outside of the comic books that who don't know who Agatha is, and they're leading up to it. They're, if somebody said, "Oh, these first 2 have been nothing but, just telling us who they are." Well, yeah, because if my sister was watching it, she doesn't know who Agatha is. She doesn't know comics. Me and my brother might be bored with the first 2 issues because we know who Agatha is, but I don't look at it that way. I don't look at any time they make this. They don't make it for us. Most of the time they're making it for somebody who doesn't know jack about the story. KBM says Wellbore says he likes it as well. So I'm going to watch it. I'm just telling you, Penguin, it got me by the balls right off the bat. I was like, oh, yeah, this is going to be good. I feel bad for Colin. What is his name? Colin Farrell?
Farrell.
Yeah. Farrell? Yeah, I mean, that fat suit has got to be
so hot.
Ridiculously hot and heavy. And I think he said, I don't want to do this anymore in the season just for that reason. That's 4 hours in the chair every day he puts that on. And, but he does an amazing job. So we're going to see how it plays out. But listen, I'm going to cut it because we're at almost an hour mark. And, StreamYard only gives just free people a certain amount of hours a month or whatever. So,
it's almost over for that. Starting tomorrow is the new
Is it?
I think October is when the new prices kick in.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I just wanted to play with it a little bit today, show my comic haul from Pittsburgh and hang out. I appreciate you coming on. I will join you tomorrow evening. I'm going to dig into my stuff. I might have a giveaway myself, give away
don't feel obligated, brother. Just your presences.
Give away some money or something. Who knows?
Oh, some coins. That'd be dope.
Yeah, that'd be dope. You know what, guys? I'm going to tell you before we jump off. I'm going to tell you before we jump off. I will be doing some more digging videos. We've had nothing but rain over here, which is good for the metal detecting people because that means the ground is now wet. It is now easier to dig. I don't know the science behind it, but it does make the machine pick up stuff better. And I have got some places that I'm door knocking. I already got a yes from a 1920s house that looks mint. I can't wait to get over to that house. I told the guy I would wait a couple months because he just reseeded and aerated the yard. And, you got to respect those people's property. So you just wait patiently, give it some time. Then you go back over there and say, hey, this might take me 2 days because I'm going to shoot some video out the ass on this. I've got another house from the early 1900s. I'm hoping that they'll say yes. So there's some things I'm working on in the mix for that. So digging is definitely going to happen. And comics will always be there. Maybe I might have to take another trip down to Nommans and we might have to do some more fun trekking. So that's what's coming up on mine. You're about to give away everything under the sun tomorrow. That's going to be fun. On your 1,000 subscriber giveaway.
1,000 subs. Be there or be square, guys.
Be there or be square. So, Steve, you're coming in at the end. I appreciate you coming by at all. Everybody be safe. Have an enjoyable week. And don't forget C3. And I'm sure I'll see you in the chats. As always, keep digging. Bye.